Now the next function we're gonna look at is the HLOOKUP. This one is not as popular as the VLOOKUP, but then sometimes you might have to use it. So let's take a look at this one. So by definition, the HLOOKUP function in Excel is similar to the VLOOKUP, but instead of searching a vertical list and returning a value from a corresponding column, it instead search a horizontal list and return a value from a corresponding row. Okay, the first argument is the search value. The second argument is the range to search. The third argument is how many row down to search from the lookup value. And the fourth argument is whether to use approximate match. So to get the value in the third row where the value in the first row is Clinton, we would write equal H lookup open parenthesis double quote Clinton double quote comma and then A1 the colon to G3 comma 3 comma false. So for here you're gonna go H lookup, you're going down here from top to bottom because we're searching by the row. So come to you can find Clinton right here, right? And then it's from A1, which is here, to here, right? So that's the G3, right? A1 here and then G3 here. So essentially we're searching for this whole box right here, right? And then the first row we're gonna look for Clinton, and then we're gonna look for the third row down, which is 8. So your answer should be 8. Next, what would H lookup trump comma A1 to G3 comma 3 comma false is gonna return? So think of your answer and then come back once you think you got it right. Okay. So for this one, similar to the VLOOKUP, again you're gonna look up the from A1 to G3, which is the whole set of data here, and then you're looking for trump. The first row is gonna be looking for the value, so you're looking for trump, and then it's gonna be 3 row down, so it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So the answer is 4. Right. And next, what would H lookup Bush Jr. comma A1 to G3 comma 2 comma false gonna return? So just think of it and then come back when you think you got the answer. Okay, same thing. You're looking at the first row, looking for Bush Jr. right here, and then you're going down 2. So the second one is gonna be here is 2000. So the answer will be 2000. Next, what would equal H lookup Obama comma A1 to G3 comma 1 comma false gonna return? Okay, let's see. Again, looking at the first row, gonna look for Obama, and then it's gonna be the first one. Now this one is a bit tricky. Nobody ever gonna look for the first column, the first index. So for this one, since it's looking for the first one, it's gonna return you Obama. But yeah, most of the time nobody will look at the first one because we already know it here. So anyway, write an H lookup formula that returned the year Reagan was elected. Use exact match false for the fourth argument, and then use the range at A1 to G3. Okay, so just pause, think about it, and then come back once you think you get it right. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to equal, right, and then the function name. So H lookup comma, and then what are we looking up for? We're looking up Reagan, right? And then where are we looking up? We're looking from A1, right, to G3, right? That's the whole range, right? And then we're looking for what? We're looking for the year Reagan was elected. So for the year he was elected, it's going to be the second row down. So it's going to be 2, comma, and then false, right? So that will return, that will give you the answer. There we go. Right? It's not case sensitive, so you can use lowercase or uppercase for the function itself or the formulas itself, but it's not case sensitive. So write an H lookup formula that returned the number of years Trump was in office. Again, use the exact match. Fourth argument should be false, and the range is A1 to G3. So let's think about it and come back once you think you get it right. So for this one again, H lookup, right? parenthesis, double quote, and then who are we looking for? We're looking for Trump, right? Open a double quote, and then what range are we looking at? A1 to G3 again, right? And then we look for the number of years. So number of years will be the third row down, years in office. So it's gonna be number 3, comma, and then false, right? And then close parenthesis, and that should give you the answer. Okay. I'll write an HLOOKUP formula that return the number of year Clinton was in office. Use exact match, false for the false argument, and use the range. So it's the same as the other one. It's changed from Clinton to, Trump to Clinton. Okay. So again, equal H lookup, right? And then Clinton, right? And then A1 to G3, right? Comma, and then 3, because number of years in office, and close parenthesis, comma, and then false. Right? Okay. So that should be it for that. Let's go to some more H function practice. Like how. For this one, what would equal HLOOKUP 2022, comma 1 colon 5 comma 4 comma false returns? Think of the answer and then come back once you get it. I think you get it right. Okay, for this one, again, we're looking up HLOOKUP. Now the range is 1 to 5. If you look at my VLOOKUP, you'll notice that when we looking up at the range, we go by column like A, B, C, right? But when we're looking for HLOOKUP, we go by row, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 colon 5 means all 5 rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. So it's gonna select everything from all those rows, right? So we're looking at 2022, so go down here to D 2022, right? And then 4 down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, it's gonna return an 8. Now remember, it's 4 row down, not the 4th row from the top. It's the 4th row down. So the first one's right here, 2, 3, 4, so it's right here, 8, okay? Write an HLOOKUP that returned Wisconsin sales for 2021. Use the exact match. Fourth column, fourth argument is false, and use row 1 through 5 as the lookup range. So think of your answer and then come back once you think you get it right. Okay, for this one, equal H lookup, right? Over the what are we looking for? We're looking for the year 2021, right? And then the range is gonna be 1 colon 5. That's all the range, all the rows, right? Comma, and then we're looking for the sales for Wisconsin. So now we know Wisconsin is the 3rd one down, right here, right? So we're gonna have to go with 3, right? And then comma, false. Now as you can see, this one, if we combine it with a VLOOKUP, we should be able to use it in here instead of using a number 3. But then for now, and then kind of match it with the Wisconsin instead of 3 if you don't know which row Wisconsin coming from. But that's another lesson for another day. Anyway, that will return the number of sales for Wisconsin 2021, which should be 5. Okay. What would HLOOKUP 2024? Range is 1 to 5, and the first row is gonna return. This one should be easy. So it's just gonna be, because just the first row is gonna return 2024, right? Because you notice, it's just this one. So it's gonna be 2 to 4. Like I said, nobody's usually gonna look up the first row or the first column. So, write a HLOOKUP function that returned Ohio sales for 2004. Use exact match on the 4th column and use row 1 to 5 as the range. Pause, think about it, and come back. Right? So here's how you write it: H lookup, right? And then we're looking for 204. Again, 1 to 5, comma, and then we know Ohio is the last one, row number 5, so we put 5 and false, right? Because we can see from here that it's 5. So we put 5. There we go. What would HLOOKUP state? 1 to 5, 5 false returns. So think about it and then come back. This one, state, is going to look up a state, and it's going to be the 5th one down. So Ohio, Ohio. Alright, and H lookup that return record cell for 203. You set that match on the last argument and range from 1 to 5. So what would that return? I mean, what's the formula? So okay, so here you go, equal H lookup, open parenthesis, 2 times 23, that's the year, 1 to 5, comma, and then we're looking at Wisconsin. Again, Wisconsin is the third row down, so just put it there and false. Okay? That's the formula. And then what would H look up? 220, 1 to 5, number 2, a false is going to return. This one should be fairly easy. Look up 2020 right here. Number 2 is 12, so it's just 12. So that's it for the H. Make sure you do some more practice, and if you want to, you can always come back and watch these videos so that you can get more experience. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and don't forget to like my channel and subscribe so that you can see more content like this. Okay, thank you, and see you next time.